Hello, welcome back or welcome to my channel. It is Sunshine Rena and I am going to be reorganizing my bookshelves. So guys, if you have been watching the content I've been posting the last few days, over the last week or so even, you've seen we did book haul, book unhaul, all the physical books I own guys, and now we're going to reorganize the bookshelves. I have piles of books everywhere because of that physical TBR kind of roll through. I know it doesn't look like I have that much missing, but I do. So we're going to reorganize this. It's gotten it in a mess. These were this kind of favourites and that's why they were untouched when I did the physical TBR, taking books off. But I'm going to move out of the way, get you in a better position, and I am going to organise this. I did have kind of like a favourite, and then I kind of had like mystery thrillers up here. I had some mysteries down here, mysteries and thrillers down here, with some Stephen King's kind of horror vibes, and then classics. And then I kind of realised that most of the time I am actually sitting in a chair. I used to sometimes sit on the floor, so you'd get like different viewpoints, but realistically when I'm doing my videos this is what you see. So I'm going to take that into consideration now while I'm setting these up. I kind of want books that look nice here that you guys are going to see, so this is going to be like pretty bookshelf I think, and then we'll see how we work out the rest of it. But I do kind of already have stuff done in genres because of the physical TBR video. I kind of did that as I went through it. So what I've done is the Italian and Spanish books I have just put to one side. Most of those were on another shelf somewhere else anyway. I'm going to see how much of these I can actually fit on, and the other ones can be organised on a different shelf, which I'm not going to show you because you never see those in the video. Plus that has like other stuff going on. It's not aesthetically pleasing, so I'm not going to show you that. This is a long enough intro. Let me kind of move this out of the way and we are going to start organising this. Okay guys, you can only see half of my face. That's not the best, but you're going to see me kind of organising. I've just realised it's not 92 books guys, it's 93 because I just found that up there. So I've not edited the other video yet, so and it's going to be up to 93 guys. That's anyway, not going to think about it. That's a little bit better guys. So what I'm going to do is kind of take all of this stuff off and let's kind of clear it. So I kind of want to do here and here first because you do see them in the videos. Like I said, I am thinking cute books down here and I just threw that down. Wow, such a mess. Okay, somewhere there. So I'm gonna get rid of these bookmarks and let's just kind of take these down. But yeah, I want kind of nice. Okay, so I've kind of sorted my Alchemist books in a kind of better colour order. I think I want to keep them on the shelf so you see them because I really like my collection. So these are going here. Hopefully you can see that there. The annoying thing about them is that they're all different like sizes, but yeah, there we go. At least the first kind of set is there. Okay, now I've brought you in a little bit closer. Now I think what I'm going to do on this end is I really love the Poppy War series, and this is not in the right order guys, there we go. The Poppy War series, and I kind of want to have those together there. And also, where is Babel? Because these were all 5 stars. If you can see that there. They were all 5 stars. And Yellowface was the first book by our one that I didn't give her 5 stars, guys. But that's not going to fit there. So, I don't know where that's going to go. We're going to put it across here for the moment. But I kind of want those all together and that you can see them sometimes on the videos because I had them on a shelf where you couldn't see them at all. So, those. Now, as you saw like on my videos there that's hanging down, you normally see kind of like at least half of the shelf, and I feel like I kind of want my favourites there instead so that you see them from that angle because they're not going to be on this shelf here. So we're going to take these off. Again, Grown is another one where I don't know what to do with it, but it's kind of nice to have 2 yellow hardbacks together, maybe. So, favourites. I really, really love the My Brilliant Friend series. Where is the 4th one, guys? I really, really like these, so I'm going to pop them on the end here. Love this series, recommend. But I do have another book by Eleanor Ferrante, but this was like 3 stars. This wasn't as good as those, and I wouldn't say it's a favourite, but I adore the series, so it's going to go up there. I read A Man Called Ovi this year, absolutely loved it, so again, he is going to be up there. I love this series. They're also pretty covers though, so this is potential pretty books shelf there. Then, what else I'm going to put there, guys? What am I going to put there? Oh, so many books, so many decisions, guys, so many decisions. So I've popped The Handmaid's Tale on the end there because, like, colour-wise, it doesn't really go on this end, but also this will go on that end. But the Songs of Manolo Escobar, I've not seen anyone speaking about this, loved this book, really enjoyed it, so it will go on the end there. I forgot, this was on, like, down on the bottom, but I loved the heating game when I read it, so it's gonna go up here, but maybe, I think that looks a little bit better colour wise. I read this in October and absolutely loved it, so I feel like it needs like a prime spot up here. I'm just going to pop it there because those books are starting to fall, but this will be rearranged. In terms of pretty books, I think these need to go here as well, but I think on the end is how I'm going to do it. But maybe there and then there. Yeah. I don't feel like they go that well together, but I feel like they need to be together, guys. Let's see how this pans out. So I'm having a little look through other like favourites and 5 stars. So I read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder this year, which I loved, so I think it should go up there. I read their Vicious Games this year, loved this again. Sorry, I realised you didn't see my face. And then Gone Girl, I need to reread this at some point, but I read this a few years ago and again really enjoyed it, so they kind of should be up here. But colour wise, I don't know what to do because I hate when like a book is taller than others because I feel like it has to be on the end. But then that isn't like a logical colour to have next to it, is it? We need to see how it works out. But also I'm Travelling Alone by Samuel Bjork, love this, so this needs to go up here as well, and at least it kind of goes with that colour scheme there. This I think is going to have to be a on the end book, which doesn't look too bad, guys, doesn't look too bad. Then I also saw that I have this again that wasn't in that TBR video, the physical TBR video, so I need to have this on. But this is the Before the Coffee Gets Cold in Italian, but again it's another like just gorgeous looking book, so I feel like it should be here, but maybe like so it goes a little bit better. Okay, what to do next, guys? That's really annoying me, it keeps falling. Okay, I've been having like a think, guys, and I kind of want to keep the classics together, so I don't want to move Rebecca up here. So I'm thinking these to go up. This might need to go a long one, but I'm thinking if I do favourites and we can fill this with maybe some mystery thrillers as well. That kind of works, looking good. Just need to decide what's gonna go here. Okay, so gonna give you a little quick tour. So up here at the moment I just popped the Knots and Crosses series. It kind of makes sense to have it up there because it fits there. There might be space for another book, we'll see how it works out. But this is how like the favourites kind of shelf is looking. I'm not too keen on how the colours go, but I really don't know how else to do this. And then I've just popped None of This Is True here, so we just have a little hardback kind of collection on this end. But like I said, this was 5 star, that was 4 star, that was 4 star, and that was like 4 star as well. So they are like really good books. I'm not just keeping them for that. And then down here we have our 5 stars for the Poppy War series, and then Babel as well by R.F. Kuang. My Alchemist collection because it's my favourite book. And then what I've done now is I've actually popped all the fantasy books that I have there because they kind of perfectly fit in that area. And then also if I had them in sight for my videos, it might actually force/encourage me to pick them up. We're going to be moving down. This was already here from before, and we're going to see how to kind of work this out. Okay guys, we are down onto the shelf. So I'm going to take these off because this is a bit random. That's kind of like a classic, so I'm going to pop that down there. These Knots and Crosses is another like favourite of mine, so I don't know, maybe we can pop that up there for the moment and I can see how I can work that one I was going to get rid of those as well. I do have the next two in this series, so I'm thinking maybe to keep this kind of horror mystery thriller vibe here. I think you're in a better position there. This is also like a firm favourite, like 5 stars, but it doesn't really go with the ones up there, I don't think. So I'm going to pop this to the side, but mystery thriller. So I have a ton of Stephen King's. The Chunky Boys, I think, there, right? Some other chunky Stephen King's here, like all the big boys are there. Also they're like, oh no, I've read The Stand. I was going to say they're all the ones I haven't read, but that's not true. That is a lie. But we also have these, and the Misery is another firm favourite for me. I really enjoyed The Institute. So yeah, my favourite shelf is not completely like my favourites, guys, just to point out. How are we going to do this? I feel like you could fit there. Carrie was fine, but you can just slide in there. But I have to say, I love this vintage kind of Stephen King cover. But then we have some leftover Kings here, which I'm going to pop on the end because they don't really make up a full shelf space. So we have the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series. I'm thinking maybe I do another stack and then fit a few in the middle if I can. These are like random tall books, so maybe they can go there, or are they better placed on the bottom? Let's see, guys. Let's see. Another big boy. Oh, I forgot. I also have these 2 horror books. Read this one, not read this one. Which could go in this random middle section. Kind of fits, but doesn't look right, does it? Like, this looks weird. That looks weird. But then they should be together, shouldn't they? There. But then I have all of those ones as well that I've read. Okay, guys, I need to think this. Guys, I've kind of come up with a solution. So these, apart from these 2, these have all been read. I really enjoyed Things We Lost in the Fire, guys. Recommend 5 stars. And then here are ones that I haven't read, but they'll be easy to take out. These not so easy, but it looks a little bit kind of tidier. And then the rest of like the thriller mystery ones are gonna have to go down onto another shelf. I'm gonna bring you guys down. So guys, I still need to figure out with the rest of like the mystery thriller shelves, and I'm gonna just move you a little bit better there. But I kind of like the idea of keeping my classics here, so we're gonna kind of do that now. So you're not a classic, and you're not classic either. So we have all of these ones here. Again, some big boys on the classic shelf, which I've not read those ones, but I have read. Rebecca really liked it. I did not like Dracula, but I like having it on my shelves. And then, shall we do Peter Pan, Frankenstein, or should we do... Now, I'm not going to put Little Women down there because I'm picking up this month, but I wonder if we should do this. I'm not going to fit both of those there, am I? If I put that one there and put that one down there, I think that works. Okay, and then next to that, to me, kind of makes sense to have historical fiction. And I haven't read those ones. I'm going to put the ones that I read first of all on the bottom, which honestly is not that many. So we have Homegoing, which I really enjoyed. And we have The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Not read those ones. Not read any of those. Guys, I've not read any of those. So this is going to be a shelf that I'm going to be pulling stuff in and out by the looks of it. What to do? Kintu kind of goes in that colour vibe. Then to me it kind of would make sense to have Shuggy Payne there. I think that's a hard like kind of transition there. Wait a minute. The Time Traveller's Wife there. Then we can have this, go into a lighter colour, Sylvia. But then I have Beloved, so would that be better to go there and then there? I think so. Then Isabel Allende maybe, and then Malibu Rising. And then these 3 can go there, but I do have a space. So what will I put in that space, guys? And then I have these ones too. Can you fit there? I wonder. A bit tight, but got it. But then we have these two, which maybe there. And wait a minute, I have some non-fiction. I wonder if I can just pop those on the end, and they kind of go together. I just found another one that I didn't have in that video as well, so I have quite a few to add to it. But I am, let me bring you down, I'm just kind of sorting out down here, and I'm thinking this is just going to be a bit random basically. Okay, one final kind of show through here. So I've popped those random ones there. This was just like textbooks and stuff, mostly my husband's. They just live down there. This again, like I said, is very random, mostly thrillers, but I've read most of these anyway. Here is the non-fiction with the continuation of the historical fiction vibes with the randomly my heart is a chainsaw in the end, but it kind of goes with the colours. The classics, guys, historical fiction vibes here, and then yeah, the rest of the Stephen King's, the thrillers and mysteries, King's, Babel and the Poppy War series because I loved it. And what I've done here is I've popped Paulo Coelho's This I Hear. I've not read it yet, but it kind of goes, oh, I wonder if it can fit on top, sorry. Not quite guys. It kind of just makes sense to be near the rest of the Paulo Coelho's. We have here the fantasy books, the hardbacks on the end there, but also a bit of favourites. Here, I have not read this yet, but 5-star feels, I feel like it should belong with the favourites. And I enjoyed these, a bit random, doesn't really go, but what can you do? And then on the end there, I've got Convenience Store Woman and Eleanor Ferrante with the Noughts and Crosses. So that's kind of it. I will put all my Italian and Spanish books on a different shelf. Again, I'm not showing you that, but that's how it looks, guys. That took ages. And let me know, what do you think? Or if you would have done it in a different order, or how your shelves are organised, just let me know below. Hit that like button, hit subscribe if you don't want to miss any more content, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.